Welcome to Kaumudi Global. America. As we hear this country's name today, we could only think of the catastrophic snow-clad roads and the horrifying visuals we see day by day on news channels. And the now report coming out from America is not that good, but really saddening. We could pray it should not happen in US. America being a major power bloc, we couldn't ever think of a state of poverty or even some noisy state. But this winter season gave a full stop to the country. Americans who were all preparing for Christmas and New Year are seeing something pathetic and even unable to strive. People living here are calling their loved ones staying in America and ensuring that they are safe. Let us just pray for people having a drastic life each day in the US. Reports say that America will see 2.5 lakh people's death. No, we could just pray America must not see this disastrous event. So, what really is happening in America? Winter or snowy season is always a time of joy. But in America, this season is filled with tears. With the latest updates, parts of the US could see 9 inches of new snow on Tuesday as deadly winter storm continues to cause chaos across North America. A historic extratropical bomb cyclone that hit the United States and Canada from December 21 to December 26, 2022 brought blizzard conditions and winter storms, killing at least 50 people, causing traffic jams, road closures, and even cancelling or delaying more than 10,000 flights during the busy Christmas travel season. The Weather Channel gave the storm an unofficial name, Winter Storm Elliott. The National Weather Service in Buffalo referred to it as the once-in-a-generation storm. The Weather Prediction Center later noted that it was a historic Arctic outbreak. At least 62 people have died in the US due to the catastrophic winter storm that continues to wreak havoc across the country since it started on December 22. Erie County in New York has reported 37 deaths, the highest in the country, as crews continue to clear roads and first responders are checking on people they couldn't reach days ago. The remaining 25 fatalities were reported across 11 states. The storm buried the city of Buffalo in Erie County in nearly 52 inches of snow, trapping residents at home, many without heat as the Christmas weekend blizzard took out power lines, that is, without electricity. So far, more than 60 people have lost their lives in the extreme cold in America. 3 of them are Indians. The deceased has been identified as Narayana Muddana, his wife Harita, and family friend from Andhra Pradesh. New York is in a state of emergency due to extreme cold and the disaster caused. Thousands of people are still surviving without electricity. Widespread cancellation of flights also continues. Passengers are forced to stay at airports for up to 2 days. America is going through the worst winter in its history. The situation is very serious in the state of New York, where 2 million people live, where the cold winds and snow continue. National and international media are trying to bring their situation to people so that they could understand the severity of the situation prevailing in United States. It is estimated that 60% of the people of United States of America were affected by extreme winter storm, which is described as blizzard of the century. Many dead bodies were found inside and outside the vehicles which were stuck in the traffic jam due to the heavy snowfall. Most of the bodies were found in snow-covered areas and inside cars. Over 4 feet of snow were covering the entire place and the rescue operation almost stopped. There are fears that the death toll could rise as many people are still trapped in various places and vehicles. The governor of New York described this as a war-like situation. The lives of lakhs of American Malayalis also became pathetic. Many places are in darkness due to the disruption of power supply. Hundreds of thousands of homes are still in the dark. Survival of the people inside the snow-covered houses was further threatened because of this power supply cut. Temperatures in Montana are minus 50 degrees. Strict instructions have been given to use fuel and electricity carefully in such extreme cold areas. 70 highways were temporarily closed. Rail, road, and air transport systems have been disrupted. Major airlines including American Airlines, Delta, and United Airlines have all suspended most of their services. 3,500 flights on Saturday, 6,000 on Friday have been cancelled. The only relief now is the weather forecast, which says that there will be less snowfall in the coming days. Only when the snow melts will it become clear how many lives the disaster has really claimed. Many states in the United States are almost frozen due to extreme cold and non-stop snowfall. The cold storm named Bomb Cyclone caused the most misery in parts of North America, stretching from Canada to the Mexican border. The situation is also complicated on the Mexican border, where there are many number of refugees. The latest weather warning says that the strength of the cold wind may decrease in the coming days. Weather forecasters are expecting the extreme cold to subside in many states by this weekend. The world has shocked to read the report that a 22-year-old woman was trapped inside a car and froze to death. Their car got stuck in the snow on Friday afternoon on their way home from work. Vehicles are piled up all over the roads. Efforts are ongoing to move the icebergs and recover them. Traveling for personal purposes was prohibited on the roads on Monday. Police and rescue workers rescued many people who had returned from their stranded vehicles despite this order. Scientists believe that the impact of climate change has given this storm so much power and such disastrous events took place in the US. Some died while shoveling snow, others when emergency crews could not respond in time to medical crisis. President Joe Biden offered federal assistance Monday to New York, allowing for reimbursement of some storm relief effort. The monster storm that killed dozens in the United States over the Christmas weekend continue to inflict misery on New York State and air travelers nationwide today, as stories emerged of families trapped for days during the blizzard of our century. Only prayer now is the American population's safety, which includes people from across the world. Let the dangerous snow melt off and they could see some happiest days in the new year after such pathetic days. I am Shreya signing off. If you like the video, please subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates.